The division of humans into countries is a complex process rooted in historical, geographical, cultural, and political factors. Here's a concise explanation. 1. Early human organization. Humans initially lived in small, nomadic groups or tribes, often tied to specific territories for hunting, gathering, or early farming. These groups were defined by shared language, culture, or kinship rather than formal borders. 2. Emergence of civilizations. As agriculture developed around 10,000 BCE, settled communities grew into larger societies, like city-states and early empires, for example, Mesopotamia, Egypt. These were often unified under a central authority, with loosely defined territories based on natural features like rivers or mountains. 3. Formation of borders. Over time, political entities formalized boundaries through conquest, treaties, or agreements. Empires like Rome or ancient China expanded through military campaigns, absorbing or dividing regions. Borders often shifted due to wars, trade, or diplomacy. For cultural and linguistic divides, shared languages, religions, and traditions helped define group identities, leading to distinct societies. For example, medieval Europe saw the rise of kingdoms based on ethnic or linguistic groups like the Franks or Anglo-Saxons. 5. Colonialism and modern nation-states. From the 15th to 20th centuries, European powers colonized much of the world, drawing arbitrary borders that often ignored local cultures or histories. For example, the scramble for Africa. After decolonization mid-20th century, these borders often became the basis for modern countries, sometimes causing conflict due to mismatched ethnic or cultural groups. 6. Political and ideological factors. The concept of the nation-state, where a single nation of people shares a defined territory and government, solidified in the 19th and 20th centuries. Treaties, for example, Treaty of Westphalia, 1648, and global organizations like the United Nations helped formalize borders. Ideologies like nationalism also reinforced the idea of countries as distinct entities. 7. Geography and resources. Natural features. Mountains, rivers, seas, and resources. Water, fertile land, minerals shaped where people settled and how borders were drawn. Disputes over resources or strategic locations often led to the creation or adjustment of national boundaries. 8. Modern conflicts and adjustments, wars, revolutions, and negotiations continue to reshape countries. For example, the breakup of Yugoslavia in the 1990s created new nations based on ethnic lines, while South Sudan's independence in 2011 stemmed from civil conflict. In summary, countries emerged from a mix of human settlement patterns, cultural identities, political agreements, and historical events. Borders are human constructs, often arbitrary, and continue to evolve due to conflicts, negotiations, or cultural shifts.